Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you can join me. First, I give all praise, honor, glory, and thanksgiving to God, our Father. I extend my gratitude to all those who continue to call with expressions of love, care, and concern. As most of you might already know, my daughter, Erika Simmons, was found dead where she was living on March 19th. People have so many questions about her death. I don't have answers yet, but God will reveal things in His time because I trust Him. Now, out of a heart of love, please accept what I'm about to say in the spirit of love and from my vantage point. I understand that a lot of people don't have the understanding that I have, and I believe they are well-meaning. But when people say they're sorry for my loss, I have to tune them out because my daughter isn't lost. I know exactly where she is and who she's with, and she's surrounded by love of our Father. I believe in my heart that she's praying for all of us who are left here to make it through these times of tribulation. So her zip code has changed from earth to heaven, and we'll see her again. She's always in my heart, and I miss her very much. So with the COVID-19 virus, we were told the law would only allow us a limited number of people for a memorial. But because together we have so many family members, extended families, friends, and associates, God impressed upon my spirit to use social media to notify some and share some of our memories with all. Erika didn't want a funeral anyway. The memorial is a farewell to my child until we see each other again. It will begin with Erika's rendition of the Lord's Prayer. I've already listened to this song for hours and hours and hours. It was very difficult the first few days to hear her voice and know she has moved. Then precious Holy Spirit said, "Enough," and I started gaining strength about the third day. So now I am warrior ready, and I'm here today to declare war on darkness. I've been producing videos for a number of months now and never had a problem with the sound. For the past few days, we have been unable to get the sound to work with this video. I'm a prayer warrior with a strategy to fight back. I know the enemy is angry, so pray to understand what I'm saying. Erika's voice in this song is a strike of victory for our family and a reminder that darkness shouldn't have messed with my child. If the Lord's Prayer brings one soul into the kingdom of God, it is well worth it. With all that's going on around us today, I pray for everyone that's watching, and I cover you and your family with the blood of Jesus. If you've accepted Christ as your Savior, you're protected. If you haven't accepted Him and you're living in fear, then you're not living under God's protection. You should waste no time. Make sure salvation comes to your household now. Erika's dream was to become famous so she could make millions of dollars to eradicate poverty. I pray you judge her well. We will try to end this memorial with the Lord's Prayer because every time it plays, evil will remember what it tried to do to my child, and God will show His power in harvesting souls for His kingdom. This is one of the great works He's doing in our lives. If you want to bless our family, please pay her a rendition of the Lord's Prayer as often as you can, or someone else's. Share this video with loved ones and friends. You can help us keep the pressure on the enemy because we are victorious here. All praises, honor, and glory to God our King. Please be uplifted by the heart of Souvenir and keep your eyes on Jesus. Some of her videos are following. I might have to do them in more than one part. Thanks for joining me, and may you all be forever blessed. I sing praises unto the Lord, for His mercy endures forever. Hallelujah, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. Thank you.
Give us this day our daily bread, forgive our debts as we forgive Into temptation, but deliver us from evil. God, is the kingdom and the power and the
Well, welcome back to Kingdom K. I hope you had fun with this last week. This week we're going to cover more territory. Well, let's see what we're going to get started with. Stay tuned.
to be your lady. You have me singing la 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 la. You have me singing la 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 la. You have me singing la 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 la. You have me singing la 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 la
Let you see where I grew up. Going to tell the story of where I'm from and how I got to where I am today, Okay, that's going to be really interesting. In my first few years, I do know that I spent a lot of time with my two grandmothers. So a part of telling the story includes showing you where, not only where we lived, my mother, my father, and I, but also my two grandmothers as well. And a lot of that took place, most of that took place in North Birmingham or the north side of town. We were right here in this neighborhood. I'm on Center Street and right around Tuscaloosa Avenue, sorry. So we kind of started out right here. I can remember when this used to be an RC cola plant, and this is an old street. We used to live here. This was my grandmother's house right here. Look at that, now it's for rent. I can remember living here. I can remember my cousin Quincy. Quincy got killed, but Quincy lived here. And my mother, wow, my mother moved just down the street. And this is where my mother lived. I can remember it, number 9. Wow, isn't that something? Wow. Once upon a time, you could just walk right down the street and there used to be a fountain right straight ahead here, but it's kind of blocked off, and what you see here is the parking lot to Family Court. So we used to come straight down the street, and Family Court was, as you see, right over to the left right here. But you could go right down the street, right into another neighborhood where we live straight ahead here. To get to the apartments where we moved to right after the section you just saw, but it looks like, and I might be mistaken, it looks like they're gone. Not quite sure. Let me go on down here. Now this is the street. As you can see, those are the things that separate streets. What are they called? Blockades? I don't know. But anyway, that's the same street. You used to be able to come right down this street. If you look back here, they would have been right back there in that area. They are gone. Stuff has been built on the property. Like I've mentioned before, I do beats, and you can call me the Beats Princess of Birmingham. You can mark my word, I will be the next Missy Elliott, minus being a rapper. You may replace that with me being able to do vocals, hopefully on the level of Anita Baker with a little more experience. Because what I'm doing as far as showing you my old neighborhood, it's very important, because when I go back and look at where I've been here in the hood, I use that and I turn it into art. When I do my beats, I add a lot of industrial sounds, like the ones you hear in T.I.'s You Don't Know Me. You might have seen me in the street, but you don't know me. Now, T.I. has a lot of industrial sounds, clackety clank clank, because there's a lot of work that usually goes on in the neighborhoods. They build these factories close to where we live, and a lot of times you hear a lot of those sounds, the clackety clack and all that kind of stuff. And so that gives me inspiration. Okay, so we're close to other places where we live in the neighborhood. Now, I've gone up the street, not far from where I just told you they're constantly building stuff in the neighborhood. Let's see, what is this? This wasn't here before. This church wasn't here before. Okay. Well, that's a positive thing, a family life center. That's cool. All right. We used to live, I'm on 2nd Street North. We used to live right there. The house right there, right there. That's 427. Believe it or not, it looks better than when we lived in it. Right now I'm in North Birmingham. Not North Birmingham, I'm sorry. The north side of town. 4th Court and 2nd Street. We lived on this street too. This is where my grandmother lived. Let's see if the house is still there. I'm not even sure the house is still there. My goodness. A lot's gone. I can't remember. You know what? I think, I'm not even sure. Yeah, the house is gone. It's gone. It would have been right there. See, this is what I mean. All of these places where they do all this factory work, they just bring it right to the neighborhood. Cheap rent. Get themselves a couple of dogs and put some wire over the fences and build businesses right there in our neighborhoods continually. Grandma also had a house that used to be right here on this lot, but it's gone too. Right now I'm on 2nd Street and I think it's 4th Avenue. And I mean, we've moved in and out of houses right here in the same area. Rough, but we got through it. So we said, Mama worked shifts, day shift, evening shift, and night shift. So she had to, I don't even recognize. All of these houses are gone. I'm sorry. Gosh. But Mom used to work all these shifts, so we had to stay with my grandmother a lot, and it helped me. I've turned out better because of it. Stayed out of these streets. Stayed out of these same streets. So my grandmother still lives here. She lives right down that street. And this used to be a store where I worked, but now it's a domiciliary. Right there. Let me take you to one or two more places before I run out of gas today. Alright. So I had my other grandmother on my dad's side lived in Collegeville. Now I'm not going over there for you. I'm sorry. I've been through there recently, but I'm not going over there this morning. But I just wanted to mention it. Collegeville, spent a lot of time over there, had a lot of fun over there. We used to live in an apartment right across from the daycare. And yeah, this is my old stomping ground. My old stomping ground. Get a lot of inspiration. A lot of inspiration from these places. Alright. I told you how all of this would play into how I got to where I am today. Why I'm going where I'm going. Why I'm doing what I'm doing. After I turned 19, I left home for the first time. Got my own apartment after staying with my uncle for a little while. You know, saved up a little money to get some furniture. Got married shortly after that. During that first marriage, I lost my daughter, Dana. She was 10 months when she passed away. After that, my life started just spiraling down, out of control. Because after she passed away, my marriage fell apart very shortly afterwards. So after the marriage fell apart, I left and I went to live with my father for a little while to get on my feet. So I left my father's house, got an apartment, and was dating somebody new. And during that time, we had a child. And a lot of things going on during that time. I'm not going to get too detailed, but a lot of things going on during that time just caused my life to just decline. Now I can look back and appreciate everything that happened during this whole period of time that I've shared with you, because I can appreciate it because it has become like a library or a Rolodex for my art. I can take all of these experiences and I can sing about it, write about it, make my beats about it, and make a show about it. I can find humor in it. It has made me wiser. I can appreciate my own life now more because of all that stuff that happened. So, that's how I got to doing what I'm doing. Now, I've shared with you that I worked for the Veterans Hospital. Now, after I left the Veterans Hospital, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I was concerned then, I was called to preach. But at the same time, I don't consider myself a very good speaker. And at the same time, called to preach, well, my goodness, how am I going to do this? Well, I know now that I'm not a good speaker because I'm not going to be in a pulpit as I share different things with you. I can minister without getting up in the pulpit and hooping and hollering. So I minister through my writing, through my humor, through my talent, through shows, through music, just through words. And most of the things that I'm supposed to minister about have everything to do with end times, the end of time. So if you follow me, you'll see the souvenir is a prophet, and I have very interesting things to share with you, and I'll share that with you throughout my career in bits and pieces because it is a crazy story. But in a nutshell, that's how I got to where I am today. You've seen where I've been, and you see where I'm going. Okay, getting back to what we were talking about earlier as far as our drive through the neighborhood, the old neighborhood, we saw where there's a lot of action going on as far as people working and trying to have businesses there. So all of those things can inspire you to make beats, okay? I guess who that is. That's Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats, right there on my binder where I keep all of my, well, some of my collections as far as beats and music. Let's go to a blank piece of paper here. Let's make a beat. What I usually do is select a place to put it from my keyboard, okay? I usually select a place to put my sound, okay? So I'm going to find that. Now, I found a place to put it, okay? I selected the little section UB13. I'm able to create beats from scratch, okay? So I selected a reggae jungle type outlay. What I usually say is that it's much like creating a pizza yourself from scratch. And so the dough and the sauce on the pizza came in the same way that the reggae jungle sound did, okay? It just gave me something to start with. All right? And I go over to this section, and play around with it, add things, different sounds using these keys, different sounds that I like, and I am able to select the different sounds by way of these patches, okay? And that's how it's done. So I'm going to let you hear this beat. I call it military style, okay? So I created this beat already. The reason why I'm going to let you hear this particular beat already made is because it's hard to be creative right on the spot. You have to be inspired by something. So I've been talking to you all morning, so I haven't had a chance to get inspired. But here is my beat entitled Military Sound. I love it. Okay. Alright, watch this. Select the part mute because I want to take some of these things out and let you see how I'm dividing the music and ultimately putting everything together to create a certain sound. Watch this. You hear that? Did you hear the chain? Woo! That's my jam. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put it back in. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to take out the percussion. So watch this. Right in time. You hear that? Jealous. Woo! I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! All right. All right. Well, that's how it's done. That is how it's done. All right. And so what I would do after I finish that, let's say I just finished that beat. UB13. So I take it right over here and I put it on the book. Okay? See my cables and stuff? Mess. Woo! That's it. Alright, party people. I did not feel like getting glammed up for you today. We're going to find out why. Okay, remember I told you I'd tell you why I was having such a problem today? Well, dig this. The camera that I'm using, the one that I'm looking at right now while talking to you, it's decided not to put out any sound. Now, when I record and load the information onto my computer, it's working just fine. The sound is transferring to the computer, so that means some kind of speaker or something is busted in it. And the camera is only a month old, so I don't know how this is going to hold up production. But the beautiful thing is I've completed the first show for submission. that is going to be my saving grace. So I can go ahead and submit that and make sure that I'm going in the right direction, make sure that everything is okay. And aside from that, I'm going to have to either send this camera back or send off to get it fixed. I knew I'd get these problems. I knew I'd have some struggles to share with you because this whole process has been a trip. I got that first show done, and that's the only thing that's saving me right now and helping me keep my sanity. I don't know about you, but this entire process is really working my nerves. All right, everybody. Got some sad news. My camera has to be shipped off for repair. And so this is one final weigh in prior to that. And I told you that I'd be losing 10 pounds, at least 10 pounds. I said I'd shoot for 15. But I can imagine the amount of time it's going to take to repair the camera. I can imagine that I will have my goal met by the time the camera gets back. Okay, say good morning to Fido. Say good morning, Fido. Good morning, Fido. Say good morning, Fido. Fido, say good morning. Fido, down, Fido, down. Down. Down, Fido, down. Down, boy. Down, boy. Down, boy. Okay, that's it. Oh, you brought your friend today? Oh, man. Okay. All right, guys. As you know, I have committed to the weight loss. The initial weigh-in was 194, 195, something like that. Okay, let's see what we've got. I'm going to let you see that the scale is on 0. So that when I step on it, you will know that I'm not cheating. As you can see there, it's on 0. Okay. All right, now it's time to step up. Okay, let's take a closer look. Let's see if we've made some progress. Okay. Okay, you see that? I have made some progress. It is now at about 192, 193. It's about at 192, 193. So I have made a small amount of progress. On the low carb diet, you lose the first few pounds pretty fast. The first few pounds come off pretty fast. So, doing good, doing good. All right. Thanks, Fido. Thanks, everyone. See you at the second weigh-in. We're down a couple of pounds. That's what you get. You get what you get. My thoughts constantly break down my neck, and I remember and I say, that's what you get. You get what you get, and I haven't stopped yet. Could have had it all with me. Another week has passed, and my camera's not back yet, but I'm still gonna let you continue to enjoy some of Souvenir's music. Thank you for bearing with us.
You've seen me, and you want me to be your lady. You'll have me sing la la, la la. You'll have me singing la 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 la, la la. You'll have me singing.
I just can't get enough. That's good stuff. I just can't get enough. On my way to hell on earth, evil tried to sin. All I know is that it's on you
back and forth through stress and strife, up and down all my life. Can't trust a man who leave you lonely or a woman as a friend. Give me the word, that's some good stuff. Give me the word, I just can't get enough. All in the circle, round and round, very old. Free, turn loose on the word I have been sold. Stop the circle and the chain, remove the hurt and all the pain. Through God's wisdom I have heard, liberates all the absurd. Give me the word, that's some good stuff. Give me the word, I just can't get enough. Nothing, 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 nothing. Back and forth through stress and strife, up and down all my life. Give me the word, that's some good stuff. Give me the word, I just can't get enough. Stop the circle, broke the chain, remove the hurt and all the pain. Give me the word, that's some good stuff. Give me the word, I just can't get enough.
Right now, it feels like my life is just spinning out of control. I'm trying to do the laundry. I am trying to cook, editing. And on top of all that, my sister needs me to pick up her 3 children. She's in school trying to be a nurse, and we're both doing our thing and supporting one another, and life can get crazy. What's up, y'all? I am
Hey,
Janet.
audience.
Okay, that looks good enough. Go get me the baby oil, okay?
Oh.
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat, son. Let's get this done. We've got to go.
It worked. It was just, it literally melted. My body melted. It was
You feel better? Feel like a new man?
Yes.
Where's your brush?
I feel sexy.
Oh, that looks better. All right. Let's get your shirt back on and let's roll. Let's go ride. Going out to lunch today? Okay, Mimi, what do you want for lunch today? What thing? Remember what it's called?
Pringles.
Pringles? That don't sound right.
No, I forgot what it's called.
Looks like a pizza, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want that too.
All right, I'm all finished. Let's go. All right, let's load up. Okay, if you saw the show a couple of weeks ago, you saw where we came from. We're going to show you that we're really going to the top and that kingdom came for us. We're now approaching the neighborhood where we want to live. This neighborhood gives us so much inspiration as we go along doing all of these things that are preparing us for something big. Now, there's a funny story behind it, really crazy story, as to how I discovered this particular neighborhood. One day I was driving down the highway, had just dropped the kids off to school, and I was just kind of led to go driving. And there was this truck beside me that dropped a log, this gigantic log. It fell right down in front of my car, and my car leaped over this log, and the impact was so huge, it was so strong that my car should have been torn up, but it wasn't torn up. I felt this divine shift. It jumped right back into shape, and bam, I kept going, and I was like, oh my gosh, what I mean, Most High, what are you trying to tell me? You know, I felt nothing. All I knew was to keep driving. And then I passed by this particular exit, and boop, bam, I followed some signs. If you know what I mean by signs, divine signs. And was led to this neighborhood. And at that particular time, they were having open house. And I was like, no, I am not going in this house. I felt really intimidated. I'm gonna feel really like owing these people some money if I run into these mailboxes.
Feel like more than that.
Okay, there's one for sale. I know that's right. But they were having open house, and I was like, you are not serious, Most High. No. It was almost like he was promising me that he was getting ready to put me on this path, and this, Mama, do me a favor, get this stuff out of the dashboard. It's causing a reflection on the camera. But yeah, it was like, this is what I have for you. It's almost like we're getting ready to do some things, and this is what you're promised. So I feel like a king ruling and reigning, and this is definitely, you know, following us from where we've been over there on the north side, and to end up somewhere like here and doing some of the things we're doing, you know, all of these heavenly places. That's kingdom. So we're kingdom-minded people, definitely. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
Woo! This is right here at home in Alabama. Who knew? Oh, love, love. Look at that. It's beautiful. Right here at home. So even though I know some of the things that we'll be doing will take us beyond, you know, the city limits of Birmingham, we will get to partake of kingdom right here at home. Right here in Birmingham. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
Somebody's moving in. Ah! You can let it down, Mike. Let your window down. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's, there you go. That's our journey. That's what we're doing. So at the time, I had not even purchased my keyboard, guys. And since I purchased that keyboard, which is another thing that happened, I got shaken up quite a bit and harassed to go into purchasing that keyboard. And I just started playing around with it, and whip, boom, bam. Here I am writing music. We're on television, people. And one of the most wonderful things about this whole thing is we're on in Birmingham, but guess what? Good news, we will be on in Manhattan. We'll be on in Manhattan, in New York. We'll be on in Atlanta pretty soon. And so far, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Gonna keep working, and this is definitely where we want to live. This is our neighborhood, right here at home in Birmingham. Alright, so that's the story. I think we're gonna go and get some lunch now. Does that sound good, guys?
Yes, yes.
Alright. There was something so funny. I thought when I first saw this neighborhood, I thought it was Most High saying, okay, well, I'm getting ready to give this to you. Well, guess what? He moves in his own time. With him, 1 day is as 1,000, and 1,000 days are like 1 day. So just because he said he's going to do something, it doesn't mean that it's going to be right there that second or a few days later. Every man is rewarded according to his work. Isn't that what it says? You're rewarded according to your work. So we're working really hard every day, finding ways to cut corners to do what we're doing. It does take a little pocket change to get things done, but we're working on that faith and we're getting it done. And we're having fun. It's almost like having fun for a living. Our day is coming. Our day is coming. Hey, what you want to ask me?
I'm hot.
Oh, that's you anything. I just want to make a statement.
I just want to let you know.
Okay,
okay, can we, if I turn the air on, your audience is going to hear that rumble from the air conditioner. Can you stand it just a second longer? Mike.
He said because we laughing.
Oh, I thought that was funny and cute, Mike. Don't cry. I want this new crunch. Okay, can you tell me if this crunch wrap has beef? Do you have any of them that have beef?
Yes, we do have some.
Okay, okay. We want 4 of those. 4 of them with beef, please. It's hot in here.
Mimi.
It's what?
It's hot in here.
It's hot in here.
It's hotter for her.
Going in the batter. Your audience is gonna see you whining. You don't want that, do you? Be a strong man for me, okay? You said you wanted to be a comedian. How are you gonna be a comedian if you don't accept people making fun when you make them laugh? When people laugh at you when you're being funny, you're doing your job as a comedian.
I do want to be a comedian.
Huh? Speak up.
I do want to be a comedian.
You do want to be a comedian? Now, I know I should be getting a diet soda, but I'm celebrating. I've got new editing equipment coming, and I'm excited. Any excuse will do, huh? Get your food, and y'all can go play.
Yeah. Okay. Man, let's get Supreme first.
Hold that one. I think you get another sauce. Tell Mimi to come back for her other sauce.
Ah, what's happening to my diet, guys? Ah. I'm sorry, but this is so good.
You gotta swallow. I'm almost done.
You almost done?
Watch me.
You better watch that sandwich get all in my car. I'm gonna be furious.
Mom, Leah.
What happened? Let me see.
Well, I had picked up that scene and it was some sharp on there, and it had went to my phone.
Uh-oh.
It's this. It was that pocket scene.
Okay. Put this on it. Apply some pressure to it. Let me see. Let me see it.
Ding.
Ooh. Okay. Put some pressure on it.
But and then when she had picked it up, it was right by her thumb. Right.
What was it?
It was on the ground. It's something that doctors use.
Oh my God! Put that down. Not over there. That could get on somebody's.
What?
That was a needle.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh Lord, that's a needle. Okay, let's put that in the trash. Ooh.
Needle got in your finger? What's anything in it?
Nothing was in
It
it.
just stuck.
It wasn't like what doctors used. It was something bent and it just went through my finger.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to take her to the emergency room because we don't know what that is. It's time to go. We'll keep this and we'll get some testing done. You guys have to be really careful when you are playing outside. Don't just pick up anything you see, okay? There's too many dangerous things out there. Can't find your phone. There it is. We're gonna go clean it up with some peroxide. Does it hurt?
But it did when it had stuck me.
Okay. Okay, let's go clean it up with some peroxide. I'm calling the emergency room and I get a recording. Okay. All right. Be careful, okay? About touching stuff like that. All right. All better? All right. Let me see my girl smile. Okay. I know that we have a lot of fun here on the show, but we have to share with you loads and loads of information, something that's going to help you, which is one of the reasons why I'm actually doing the show. I want to be entertaining, but I also want to be educational as well. And I want to educate on the lowest of levels because some people have the hardest time getting a career in entertainment jumped off. Some people may not even see it as an option, like I didn't. And that's okay because it's never too late. One of the things that you need to realize is you need to be true with yourself about what it is you want to do in entertainment and how that is going to transfer over into your audience. How will they accept you? How are you going to be entertaining? You have to be truthful with them because if you try to come off as being something that you're not, then you're going to run into some problems because they're going to see it and it can cause you, damage as far as your reputation. Nobody's going to, even want to fool with you after finding out you're a fake. So you have to be true to yourself, first and foremost. And I find that a lot of my work, even though I can sit down and write a song, it's not as good when it comes from a place that's real. When it comes out of an experience that I've had, it's much better because I enjoy it. I can feel it when I sing it. I feel it when I write it. I feel it when I hear it, when I play it back and hear it. When it comes from someplace real, it, in my opinion, comes across more valuable, and it creates a timelessness about it because other people can relate to those experiences because there's nothing new under the sun. Other people can relate to it. They can appreciate it. It's almost inspirational. It can be pop, R&B, hip-hop, any of that, but it can also be inspirational because other people will see it as something they've been through, and you may have artists out there who may want to use that as a vantage point. Use your experiences, the way that you transfer your experiences into your art. They might want to use that as a vantage point for the way that they do their music, the way that they write their music, perform their music. So come off as being truthful, as truthful to yourself as you can. You can get away from it and just do something for fun. But if your heart is not in it when you're doing it, it transfers into the art. So keep that in mind. All right, my mom is trying to tell me how to end this show, so come on, sister, what's up? We have a little debate going on here. Let me get the lighting on, okay? Here we go. Okay, I want to end the song with Holler from the South. Oh, no.
Pop, you said pop, and
Pop, I'm popping up.
After.
Pop it out.
I want to end it with Holler from the South.
That's what I said at first, and you looked at me.
I said Holler. You say
You don't tell me what I said.
Look, I'm the mama here. It's Holler. You said Holler from from the south first.
I said holler from the south
And
first. Then I
pop
said,
it
well, I
off.
back it up.
Backing it up won't get it.
Where you want to start it?
Before,
Production assistant.
Before holler from the south.
Before you wanted to start, I'm on my way to the top. You want to start off? I'm on my way to the top at the chorus. And then...
Yeah, because if you started with popping off, that's right after holler from the south.
Okay.
So holler from the south. Let's get louder.
Okay.
I'm on my way to the top. A new song, I can't go wrong, I just won't stop. I'm on my way to the top. A new song, I can't go wrong, I'm over the top. Holler from the south, let's get louder. A lot to be proud of, we're working harder. I know we can all, while we're having a ball, become history makers to American Idols. I'm popping off.
Alright, so I'm going to be starting it at...
I'm rising.
I come over to your place.
Celebrate my heritage.
I'm sorry.
And I hope that you are feeling me. 'Cause
Your girl, Souvenir, figured out a way to alleviate the problem of not having my camera for a few days. I'm going to have to do like the big guys do. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? I'm going to have to let you enjoy some of the music that I have put together, some music that I've written and produced by myself. And once my camera returns, I will get back to some of the crazy things that happen around the house. But I'm sorry. I just can't seem to take myself seriously. They
Holy word, what if I
on, boy. Go on, boy. Don't fall in that pool. Watch there. How's that for a little star? Wasn't he cute? I used to dream of candlelight and roses. I wanted all the simple things that a true love could offer, and all of those lovely things. But you came along and gave me champagne wish, caviar drinks, and all of that was over. And I don't know what to mean. Love told me. Love told me. I don't know what to do about it. Love told me. Love told me. I wanted you to take the time to listen. I needed you to sit down and work out things. Now I don't know what's gotten into you. You're jumping up every time the phone rings. And it's the way you carry yourself. And you daydream, I wish about me. Now you don't need to drift away when I'm with you. Has to be someone else's thing. Love told say good morning. Fido. Everybody, Fido has informed me that this is his friend Butch, but we never say anything to Butch. I thought he was a stray dog. So he's not a stray dog. Actually, he lives in the neighborhood from what I can understand. Is that right, Fido? He lives in the neighborhood. So welcome, Butch. Butch, behave around here. I don't want any mess on you. So let's go ahead and look at our beginning mark. It's at 0. Remember, I started out at 194 to 195, and then I dropped down to around 192, 93. Okay, let's do this farm my way in. I'm going to step up here. Okay, let's step up here and see what progress I've made. Okay, you can see the scale there is at 187, 188. Okay, can you see that? 187, 188. Okay, all right. That's it. Off to work today. Got the kids loaded up and ready. Ready to load up in the car. Ah! Oh, do you see that? Did you see what that bird did to my car?
Ma, you forgot to sign this.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'll sign in just a minute.
Okay. I mean 5 A's.
Cool. Yes, you can. What, Michael?
Maybe it's gonna be the next Martha Stewart.
She's gonna be the next Martha Stewart.
Yes.
And what else?
And I'm gonna be the next usher.
That's right. The next usher. Got your face a little bit too greasy there.
And then, okay, we'll see by this.
We'll see. That's right. All right, Michael. Okay. All right. What you got, Kayla? Got something for me to sign?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. This is your progress report, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see what you got on your progress report. Yeah. That's my smart girl. All right.
This is on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, can I say something about you?
What do you want to say?
Okay. More about King Kane is much about King Kane, but I'm a dancer and singer and an actor, and then me gonna be the next Martha Stewart.
That's right.
And then we gonna see me do Martha Stewart.
All right. There's no stopping your meddling madness. You lose all sight of reality and revel in madness. Don't want me to be happy, don't want me to succeed. Don't try to run my business, step back, I got this. I've been places and I've learned how to replace anything that stands in my way. And for you, I'll pray, 'cause I got this. Whoa, 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 I got this. Hey, I got this. Whoa, whoa, okay, whoa, have a good day. See you later, kiss, kiss. Bye, baby. Have a good day, okay? All right. Hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, got the kids off to school. Now I've got to find my assignment for the day. I've never been to this place. Be back. Oh my God, where am I? Okay, so I've never been to this school. Let's see here. How in the world did I get here? I'm lost. Oh Lord, I'm lost. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Gosh, I am lost. Oh no. Oh no. Crime scene tape. Now I know I'm in the wrong place. Lord have mercy. Let me get out of here. Do you see what I see? I'm running out of gas. Ooh, ooh, ooh. School bus. If I follow the school bus, maybe they'll take me to the school. Well, follow the children. Follow the little children to the school. Oh, now I gotta find a parking space. Parking. Please have a parking lot. Please have a parking lot. And here I am. Did you see that? I had to follow the little children as if they're breadcrumbs or something, helping me find my way. I'm here. I have a half a day. I have music, and it should be a good day. It should be a quick day, fairly simple day. All right, and I think I'm going to let you come into the classroom with me. I hope I don't get into trouble about it. I shouldn't, but we'll see. All right. I'm here. Had a nice gentleman help me get in the room. That's one of the things, getting into the room in the morning. Whew. All right, let's see. It's going to be interesting because guess what? Take a look. I don't have any plans. This person didn't plan to be off this morning, so let me look around the room and see what I can dig up. Low carb. Got my meat, lunch meat to just snack on. I can just eat it by itself. Deli sliced turkey, like really thin. I don't even remember what you call that. Shaved, but and one sandwich until dinner, and I'll hold off on the carbs dinner time and after that. All right. My day is about to begin. Okay, my first group is scheduled for 8:30. Well, it looks like an easy day. What you think? You got to not talk. Hey, I know you, hey, I know you, hey, I know you, into the night like sunshine, into the night like rain, so come to say hello today, so you can shake my hand. Finished out my day. First thing I want, something to drink. Thirsty. I hope you had fun visiting with me while I was subbing today. Now, let me say that the work that I did today does not represent what I do. I just ended up lucky today. Alright, 10 calories, 2 grams of carbs. I'm being a good girl. Not always, but I'm being a good girl right now. That's good, that's good. Maybe? Talk to us. Come on, hon. Tell your side.
Mom, real sad now.
He make you real sad now? Real sad. You want to go and make up to her? Because we love each other. We're a family. We're a family. Can you go kiss and hug and tell her everything is okay? Let's go do it. Let's do it. Say Mimi. Say Mimi. Come on, Mimi, talk to him. Y'all have a talk. Your family is supposed to get along. Oh, he said he's sorry. Isn't that cool? Well, let me see your hug. That's so sweet. For more information about Kingdom Came and Kingdom Came for more information about Kingdom Came and Kingdom Came networking opportunities, for more information about Kingdom Came and Kingdom Came networking opportunities, and for more information about Kingdom Came and Kingdom Came opportunities and networking community, visit www.kingdomcame.com. Your girl, Souvenir, figured out a way to... Hi guys, as you can see my camera... Okay, today I only have to do a half day. I actually have to put as much time as I can in before sending this. No. Scratch that. I'm here. I'm among the first here. The camera's not even straight. I'm bored out of my mind. I think I've heard my last line, and I hope that you're doing fine. As your pimp, leave 'em crying. Girl, I don't like what I see. You must go on and leave 'em be, unless you're ahead of the game, so he won't do to you what he did to me. Well, I see, and I already saw, step by step, I've been through it all, and I'm not impressed, I must confess. I hope You're having a ball while you flaunt your dog. Whatever game you're trying to play, mommy don't wanna play. Hey, whatever game you're running today, hey, mommy don't wanna play. No, mommy don't wanna play. Hey, no, not today, and no day, no way. My peace, if I may. Hey, mommy don't wanna play. No. Time to express exactly how I feel, and hold back my anger. These things I can't conceal were supposed to protect me. Haven't stepped to the plate yet. My life is a fairy tale now, and that's what you get. That's what you get. You get what you get.
Okay, if you can't have the dreams do come true. Okay. Don't let nobody tell you that you can make your dreams come true, because they can come true. I always be around a positive environment, because when you're around a positive environment, you get positive things. Yeah. You got my girl too. You know what I'm saying? Hot like fire. Yeah. Sing the song, sing it. Yeah.
Very first time I saw your face, I really didn't know what to say with that sweet smile on your face. I could not believe the way your melody was seducing me. Your melody was seducing me, pulling me into captivity. It was playing with my head romantically, and now I need you so desperately. Your melody was seducing me. Melody was seducing me. Melody was seducing me. Melody was seducing me.
Baby girl, you look so good, like Princess Zelda. This is what I tell you, the reason why you look so good. You was blessed with beauty by the Lord from up above. The beauty make a person do crazy things, like making a player stop from being a player. Make him dump everybody quick, like the road runner. Believe it or not, you got something some females don't even have, and would love to have, like real love. You pretty good.
Baby. Oh. From now on, I wanna feel this way. I wanna capture your magic each and every day. The way that you spell cast on me. The way your melody was seducing me. Your melody was seducing me, pulling me into captivity. It was playing with my head romantically, and now I need you so desperately. Your melody was seducing me. Melody was seducing me. Melody was seducing me. Melody was seducing me.
Yeah. That's right, baby.
Where did you get the stage name Leon?
He has a big heart. You know, he's a family man, and you know, he's nice. He don't start trouble, but if he crosses the wrong way, he can't defend himself. And that pretty much describes who I am. You know, I don't go around starting trouble with nobody.
Lord, that mess looks good. They're talking about you got a reality show. What is this? Lord, I know she says reality show. What reality is, right now I'm watching an interview. What's his boy's name? His name Leon. This folks ain't gonna do nothing but call him Leon. Lord have mercy. What is this? Tell me what is the problem with the name of this here show? It's called Kingdom Came. It ain't came for me.
Artists, local artists don't really get no love for real. So it's very difficult to get these people on your side.
That's true.
Because their whole goal is to boo you anyway.
You've been booed before?
Yeah, I've been booed a couple times.
Oh, Lord. I bet that kind of messed you up for a minute, didn't it?
A boo, it can boost up your confidence. It made me work harder. But then, to the point, it had me kind of like, I'm saying something that's meaningful. I mean, how come they're not taking it to what I was talking about?
Right, they weren't supportive.
They weren't supportive, because I remember one time I was at a club in Smitty City. The group called Lyricists was on the stage about to sing. They was passing out CDs, right? And the artists threw them back at them. And I'm like, dang. So Birmingham is cold-hearted.
Oh, man.
But not everybody. It's just certain people. Because if they don't believe in nothing, then they ain't gonna believe in you anyway.
Right.
You have to actually make it.
That's true.
You have to make it.
That's true.
For them to be behind you. And then when you make it, that still means they're gonna be behind you just because you made it.
That's true.
Because they already hate and they just don't care.
No, they don't.
So it's very hard promoting yourself in Birmingham, and it's kind of very limited to some places.
Lord, got better call that girl mama and tell her to do something about her head. Lord. What is this girl doing? Reality show in Birmingham.
Okay, so you plan on branching out?
Yeah, branching out is the best way to go.
And where would you start? Like Atlanta?
Or
somewhere like
Atlanta.
Tuscaloosa?
No,
you're like totally out of Alabama?
Totally out of Alabama.
Okay.
Totally out of Alabama.
Okay, I do know that it's hard to.
Jeez. I tell her one thing, she needs some cue cards. Let me put some in this kitchen and tell her to use this cue card, because I'm getting tired of these arm, nose, and arms, and you know, I thought Mama told me she took speech class in college.
It's hard in hip hop because you're supposed to represent where you're from.
That's correct.
You're supposed to. So if you do branch out, you will still be inclusive of Birmingham and Alabama. You'll still support it.
I mean,
will you try to make a change as far as?
I would try to make a change, and the city, it needs to change up. Like people up north, you know, their mind still back in the '60s of how it was back in those days. So you going up there up to New York, from Birmingham, you can forget it, because they ain't trying to hear that. And no main artist or rap artist ever came out of Birmingham and blew up. Now most of Birmingham has been actually rhythm and blues singers, country artists, things like that, American Idol, but not a hip hop artist.
That's true. But have you noticed a change in that? Like with some of the local artists that we do have, do you see them progressing any? I mean, I know they're not blown up to the level of Jay-Z and all that, but I mean, I've noticed lately, people with vehicles, using their image, putting their images on those vehicles and trying to, build their name around town.
Right.
Have you noticed the same thing?
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've seen a lot of vehicles the names on it, and they're progressing as far as getting around and passing our CDs. But generating sales, that's the question that nobody knows. You know, that's a big thing. You can promote all you want to, but people got to buy the CD. So promotion is a big part of it too. If people don't hear it, they ain't gonna buy it. So promotion is a big thing, and I see them promoting, but they still want to stay in Birmingham and promote. That's the only problem. They're gonna have to get out of this city if they want to make it happen. Birmingham can blow up. This can be the spot, but they gotta let it be the spot.
Right.
If they don't let it be the spot, it's not gonna be the spot.
That's right.
So that's why a lot of people don't want to come down here because they don't get the love. Like, prime example, like a couple weeks ago, it was a guy named Cortez. He's an artist out of Atlanta. And so they went down to the Pyramid. The DJs down there, from what I've been told from his manager, his promotional people, that they had some problems. And they was complaining about how these DJs treat them. He was like, that's why they don't want to come down here because they don't show enough love.
They don't show enough love.
Don't show enough love. Atlanta, they always show love. When I be up in Atlanta, they support everything, local, national. They support it.
Where were you in Atlanta when they were showing their support?
Atlanta, I was at I think it was called the Masquerade. I was in the middle shoot for Lil John. What you gonna do?
Oh, cool.
And like everybody was there. I'm like, it was so proud of. That's how much love that they show. American Music Festival. I mean, music center festival, whatever. They show tremendous love.
Okay.
They support, and that's why ATL has been a spot in Philadelphia, New York, and LA, but they support these people because they support.
Okay.
So Birmingham can step up, but they gotta make some changes. Half of them don't want to change nothing. They want to keep it the same way. That's why it's gonna always be like it is now.
Okay. That's what it's like to work with other rappers.
Then some people, you know, they pretend like, oh, yeah, it was tight though, it was tight. So when you leave, you know, they'll go tell their homeboy, man, I met the dude rap, da-da-da, he was whack. But you just told me I was tight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I had a guy, you know, he go around collaborating with other people on these songs. And then one day I come over there, he playing this song, he playing me a song, a guy was singing, and said the boy can't sing. And I'm asking him, why you got him singing if he can't sing? You know, you got him on record and you talking about it. Then it's bad. So being with a clique ain't impressed what it's all to be, because I was with a group and it went all what it was supposed to be, and I know.
Oh no, what is this girl doing? Lord, I didn't realize I left this sign right here, but y'all act like y'all act like you don't see that one. Yeah, how you doing? I'm Jesse. Live right here in Birmingham on the west side of the east side. Yeah, Jesus Christ, it's hot in here. Ooh, what that child said? It's getting hot in here. I ain't finna take off all my clothes.
Okay, Terrence, what is it that you want to get off your chest when you rap?
When I rap, I like to get off a lot of real things and a lot of truth off my chest when I do rap. And new and creative ideas. That's my main goal. And I require complete concentration in the studio, more quietness so I can really think and really understand what it is and what I'm doing, because I need that concentration. So saying some real things, that's what I get off my chest.
Well, how do you feel when you're in the studio recording?
I feel like heaven. I feel like in heaven. You know, you're in the studio, you got your microphone, quiet, nice and clean, and when that beat come on, man, hey, everything is all love, you know.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go at it.
Oh, okay. Okay, tell us where you get your beats. How do you come up with your beats? How do you, hustle to get them?
Well, it's all about word of mouth.
Word of mouth?
It's word of mouth. Sometimes people I've dealt with in the past have made beats. And they know people who make beats.
Oh, okay.
And it generates like that. And I meet other people that make beats and they can put me on to somebody. Sometimes a bouncer, they know people who make tracks because they're around a lot of artists.
Bouncers, you mean the folks that stand outside the club?
Security because
Okay.
because they go to the clubs and work down there. And a lot of people who does hip hop come through there.
Oh, okay.
So they know people who make tracks too. So it's all about word of mouth. Asking questions and finding out, and they out there.
Where is my tobacco? That's what I need. Phew. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. Gotta turn some air on.
Opportunity to get something off your chest, set the record straight, tell us what's on your mind. What's on your mind? This is your opportunity, your spot. Tell us what you want us to know.
Okay. Number one, I want to say, you put God first, He will give you your heart's desire. That's number one.
Cool.
And number two, for any aspiring artists out there that want to become a star and want to actually make it in this business, you got to work hard. It's not going to happen overnight. Ludacris is not your first cousin. You can forget it. You got to work hard. If you got to work 2 or 3 jobs, do that. That's what it takes. Have a passion for what you do.
Okay.
And it can't happen. And you got to be positive. Just because everybody's not going to like what you put out.
Right.
But you got to believe in yourself. And you got to tell yourself that I can do this.
Okay.
Because it can happen. Dreams do come true.
Okay.
Don't let nobody tell you that you can't make your dreams come true, because they can come true. And I've seen a lot of people achieve that it has come true. So your dreams can come true. You put God first. Stay away from niggas who around a positive environment. Because when you're around a positive environment, you get positive. People's not going to believe in you. So what you got to do, stay away from them and keep focused. You got to stay focused, concentrate. And it's good enough for you not to have any kids. Be focused in the studio, go in the studio as much as you can to keep hope alive, man.
Okay.
And the dreams can come true.
Lord, who is this young fella? Who is this young fella here? Well, he's saying it sounds kind of interesting. You might learn something out there. Instead of all this here, cussing and stuff. Yeah, he's talking about positive things. That's what the children need. That's what the children need. Yeah. Well, tell us what the importance of maintaining your image in entertainment. That's important.
It's very important.
Very important issue.
You can find out you're faking, your sales going to drop real quick, and you're not going to be nothing but a little loser.
Oh, okay.
And that business is not you as a person, but maintaining the image, the music you project, be where you say you are. But people, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for you to be that. If you say you're a killer, that's what they want to see. They want to see you with pistols packing, bulletproof vests, you got to entourage.
Oh, okay.
If you're a pimp, dress like a pimp. Even if you pretend it, you put on the image. That's very important because people, they tend to look at that. And I want to say for a lot of people who can pretend to be the gangsters, serial gangsters, what they call them, they go out in public, it's totally different. So all I can say, you're going to sleep, better watch your back.
Did you hear that?
They coming at you. They going to test you and find out what you really are.
Okay.
If you ain't what you say you are, you might get it, buddy. So, word to the wise.
Alright. Okay, last question. When you get your foot in that door, when you made it to the top, how are you going to stay there? That's important.
That's very important.
Very important. How are you going to stay on top?
You got to, once you get in the door, you got to stay focused, and in a new project, get on it as much as you can. You got to be
stay on your mind.
You got to be a lab rat for your career. And always consistent stand with the music and taking everything serious. From interviews, TV shows, promotion, concerts, take it all serious. And continue.
Take it serious.
continue to stay in the studio, work with people who work as well. Some people work with, we got certain done. So stay in that formula, and God, man, there, you'll set up all the time.
All right, cool. All right, you heard it from Leon.
Right.
All right. Well, say goodbye to my audience.
Bye-bye.
It's been great. Y'all like this girl show? I don't know what the problem is. I wonder what she gonna do with this. Sitting up here crying all up in the TV and things. Saw that last week. Did you see that episode last week? You're crying up in the TV. You don't let no man hear you crying like that. No, I'm gonna have to call that girl mama. Tell me she put on a few pounds. I don't know what to say about that. Ooh, Lord, it's hot in here. Jesus Christ. Lord. Ooh, what is this girl doing? Lord. If you know, like I know, that dude that behind you, I done seen him pass there 2 or 3 times. I know. Yeah, you better get that laptop out of his way. You better ran off with it. I know what's on his mind. Yeah, that girl did learn something in school. She learned something. So what about
drinking water fountain around in the parking lot?
I don't know, sir. Now who in the world gonna ask a question right there in the middle of the interview? I don't think I can got good sense at all. Tell me some music. Get your words straight. And another thing, you can't turn a camera on when it's already on. What is wrong with that girl?
Oh, wait. What? Cam call?
Oh my goodness, my sister was in an accident today. Y'all come here. Y'all see Auntie Kim car?
Yeah. Ooh.
She was in an accident.
I feel
Ew.
real sorry for Kim.
Me too.
Who did that? She bumped it.
Okay, come on, let's go upstairs.
On the H.
All right. Did y'all knock?
Yep.
Knock again. Hello. Okay. How y'all doing?
Hi.
You okay?
Yes.
I heard about what happened. You ready to go?
Yes.
Let's go. What happened?
I kind of busted into Mama.
Did? Uh-oh. Are you okay?
Back of her and she had her brakes on.
The man was still going, and then the man had busted into her car.
Oh, okay. Well, don't you look pretty today?
Thank you.
Thank you. Jazz, you made it through it okay?
My head hurts.
Your head hurt?
I made it through.
She said, I made it through.
Come on. I'm going.
That's okay. Yeah, I saw it. I'm glad y'all are okay, though.
That was smushed.
Yeah.
Look.
I know, in the back and the front.
Look how back in the seat.
Yeah, I see it.
I mean, we just driving, singing, all of a sudden, boost, my head bumped to her feet.
Ew.
My bad. My head.
Help us out. I only have 2 hands. Help me put the stuff in the trunk, please.
Oh, shoot. Oh, hold up. Oh, no. Oh, Lord.
So what now?
Why are you doing our clothes?
It's something that you left over our house. Need to bring it back to you. So, just remind me before we leave the park that you need to get it. I'm afraid it's closed. Of all the things.
No.
I'm sorry.
Mom, can we go to another one?
We'll have to find another one. We'll be at the restaurant in a minute. We're going to Irondale. They have one that's outside too. Okay? Okay. Careful, y'all. Watch for cars, okay?
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, I'll have nuggets.
Did you ask for nuggets?
No.
Eat what you have. It's a cheeseburger with no onion, and I know you love them. So eat what you have.
Mom.
Yes.
I want a hamburger.
My bad.
Can you get it for me?
Is everybody happy?
Yes. Yes, I'm happy.
Okay. Go on, boy. Nuggets or fries?
Nuggets and fries.
Nuggets and fries. It's good?
And the drink.
And the drink. Hello.
Yes. Yes. My
Somebody ain't looking at them. Come on now. Come on, y'all. You're going to be on TV. Don't you want to look good? Woo! Come on. Clown with it. Come on, Adam. Boom. Boom. That's it. Boom. Boom. Go on, girl. Do the Beyonce bounce. Woo! Woo, if I can get just a second with everybody doing it at the same time. My sister got a new ride. Remember she had had an accident and messed up her car? She got a new ride. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Woo-woo! She loves it. We call it the old toot-toot. You know, you have those little remote controls that open the doors in the trunk for you. She got a new toot-toot. How do you like your new car, lady?
It's good.
It's good? Okay. You love it?
Yeah.
All right.
express how exactly how I feel and hold back my anger. These things I can't conceal were supposed to protect me. Haven't stepped to the plate yet. My life is a fairy tale now, and that's what you get. That's what you get. You get what you get.
It started to rain, so I had to stop what I was doing to go outside and get some of those shots. So I was gonna try to get some shots right down here in the puddles of water, but nature decided not to cooperate. But I decided to change my plans. What I'm gonna do is, instead of waiting until it rains, I'm gonna go ahead and get the shots while it's still gloomy outside.
Glad it did stop raining. It gave me a chance to do something about my hair and makeup. Now right here I'm just moving my lips to some of the words of the song, and during editing I'll just drop it right in place. I had to cut this short because it started to thunder and rain, so I had to cut it short and move on to the next phase.
Alright, here we go. Ah! Oh gosh, I'm not even a swimmer. This is, oh God, awful. Okay, let me shake it out. Oh, okay. I can be strong at sometimes in some things, but sometimes I can be a wimp. And look at there, the rain is starting to come down, so I think I can get my shots now. All right. Woo! There we go. It's coming. Now I have to keep a straight face in this water. Oh, I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. Now you know when I get to editing, I'm gonna have to slow it down in slow motion so that it'll look right. But I'm gonna have to try to flip that hair right and get a few shots of that, and hopefully that'll look good on film. And the mood of the song is very depressing, so I need to try to look troubled. And trying to do that and being out here is kind of challenging, but I'm gonna try. Oh gosh, I'm getting soaked. But that's what I wanted. Kingdom came. That's what I wanted. And I can move on to editing that portion of the video.
Here is Escape. I'm really proud of how it turned out.